You can't make me want what I don't want. You can't dangle something in front of my face that's I don't want that. And many of you are taking anything if you don't know what you want. And so if I can do one thing for you when you leave this room, I don't want nothing from you but for you to leave this room and know what you want. What do you want in your marriage? What do you want? What's your son and your daughter? What do you want in your health? What do you want financially? Like, how much money do you want to make a year? What do you want to drive? How do you want to live? How just waking up like an accident? What do you want? And then once you find out what you want, spend the rest of your natural life waking up and going after it. The reason why I speak with so much passion, E.T., why do you speak with so much authority? Because I'm talking about my life, not something that I read. I ate out of trash cans. I had no business eating out of trash cans. I lived in abandoned building. I had no business living in abandoned buildings. But E.T., your daddy was in your life. Your mom was a teenage mother. You grew up. Come on, E, look at your search. That's not an excuse. There is no excuse for not living up to your fullest potential. No excuse. I told you I didn't get a new daddy. I didn't get a new mama. What change? I change. And I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying, I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said, I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power. Every single day, I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim. Now let me say this before I move forward, and I can't explain it, but you better feel me. Winners win, and losers lose. I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it would happen, but winners win. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture. All right, now I'm going to tell you a story. I got to get out of it. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He liked the beach. I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He already rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have worn shorts. The old man grabs his hand, said, how bad do you want to be success? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he liked this guy crazy. Adrian, like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further, walked out a little further. Then he had it right around at this area. The area. So it's, oh man, crazy. He making money, but he crazy. So come on out a little further, came out a little further. Right at his mouth. My man, like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man, getting scratching, hold him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. You had him held down. I need you for illustration. You had him held down. Jet before my man was about to pass out. He raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answered the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? I'm looking for a different word though than lit. What's that word? Said I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, that's OB. Shortness of breath. You wheezing, the only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. I can't sit here and lie and tell you that my faith has not helped me to get to where I am. And I want you to listen to this word, because this is a word that is used in the spirit realm, is not a word that's used in the flesh. And why most of you will never be successful in your craft is because you're chasing a dollar. And you don't honor your craft. I honor what I do. I honor it's sacred. The people are sacred. And that's what most of you chasing money, like you're doing this for the money, you'll never blow up because it's not sacred to you. When something is sacred, you spend time with it. When something is sacred, you take your doggone shoes off, because where you stand it's holy ground. It's sacred. It's your life. You're putting your life in my hand. You're sitting here and listen to me. I'm putting words in your spirit. I'm important ideas into your spirit. That ain't no joke. That ain't no game. When I come into this place, I didn't eat on the plane. They're serving me food. I'm like, I can't eat it. They're like, you're in first class, sir. Somebody ordered the quiche for you. I can't eat the quiche right now. It's like, why not? I'm like, it might be something in. I can't afford to get sick. I can't eat. I can't afford to put food in my mouth if I don't know where it came from. I can't afford the airplane. Tell them where it's come from. Nobody washed their hands, probably. No, I got for 3 gigs. I gotta be ready when I get there. Don't give me that water, but I need bottled water. Don't bring me no water, no cup. I don't know where that came from. I needed to open it because I got people who spent money, and I cannot say I'm sick. I can't tell these people I'm sick. Your stuff needs to be sacred. And I realized that one of the ways that this company blew up is because we legitimately honor the craft. There are many of you that do not honor your craft. Like, you do it when you feel like it. You wake up on Monday, you feeling it, you do it. Look, when something is sacred, you don't get to say when you want to do it or not. When something is sacred, when it's spiritual, when it's set apart, you don't say, I don't feel like doing TGIM. I don't feel like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and sitting in the world of text. I sit in the world of text not because I'm getting paid. I don't get paid to do TGIM. I don't get paid to put out that positive stuff. I don't get paid to do the Set Success series. So why are you doing all this for free? Because it's sacred. Because I've been given life and a gift, I've got to give back. And so some of you will never get to the next level because what you're doing is about money. When all you're doing is something for money, when you get tired, you can quit because money is not a strong enough factor, right? It's not deep enough that when you go through hell. Look, I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not wife got diagnosed with those 7 lesions on her brain. See and tell you, I never flinched. I said, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. That I had 20-some years with this woman in great health. That's a blessing. We're gonna get through this. We're not gonna dishonor the Creator. We're not gonna dishonor Him because I don't understand why He's doing this to her. I'm about to show the enemy, if you thought this was gonna break me, look, it's the worst thing you could have ever done. Because now I declare war. I declare war now. You thought I was going hard before. I'm about to go harder than I've ever gone before. You messed up. And for some of you, nothing is sacred for you. There are certain things you'll never have when you stop, and you wonder why everybody's getting blessed and I'm not. Because you don't understand covenant. And covenant means when you do it, you can't get out of it. Right? And I'm trying to discourage people in general, like, stop getting in stuff that once you don't like it no more, you come out of it. That's selfish. So when you start getting in a relationship where you can come out, come in, job, you can come out, you can come in, you are never going to see the next level.